Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Wandering Parents. On this episode, we will be checking out all of New England. Maggie and I decided to first fly into Boston, and then our major stops will be pretty much most of the coastal lighthouses, Bar Harbor, Bangor and Augusta, Provincetown, Providence, Newport, Mystic, Flume Gorge, Salem, and many, many other stops in between. Thank you for tuning in. We took the Logan Express from the airport to our hotel. The Logan Express is free from the airport. It has 5 stops, and it's $3 on a return trip when you try to go back to Logan Airport. Highly recommended the Logan Express as long as your hotel is close by where the stops are. We stayed at the inn at St. Botolph. We found it very clean and spacious, but we did have an issue with the lamp in the middle of the room, and the breakfast was just subpar.
Welcome to Boston. Come wander with us.
We are in the Cheers bar, and it's early in the morning, so no one's in here. So this is actually just a replica of the bar. So we're just gonna pan around and get a little video of that. Quincy Market is one of the markets that are located in the Boston area. All the markets have really good selection of food, but with all tourist restaurants, the prices will be a little high. Today we did the #1 attraction while in Boston, and we set off to do the Freedom Trail. You can buy tickets in advance from numerous websites or purchase them in the Boston Commons if they are available. We paid $25 through Viator. I would highly suggest purchasing in advance if you are going during the summer season. Our guide was very informative and played his part very well. We were very pleased that we did this tour, and we learned a little bit about history that we both forgot from high school. After the Freedom Trail, Maggie and I went in search of the perfect cannoli. A few were highly recommended, such as Bova's, Modern Pastry, and Mike's Pastry, but after checking them all out, and they all looked delicious, I decided to have a peanut butter one from Mike's, and Maggie had the espresso one with chocolate chips. I have to say, Maggie's was probably the best cannoli we have ever tried. Thumbs up. On day 3 in Boston, we started out with a great cup of coffee and a Danish at the neighborhood Capital One Cafe. We have always heard about them but never tried them. The place was very clean and casual and is set up for small businesses. The coffee was excellent and definitely a pleasant surprise. Today we have a busy day planned as we will start out doing the Fenway Stadium tour, and tonight is our game to cross out Fenway Park in our baseball stadium chase. Fenway Park has always been on my bucket list to see, and it was exactly how I imagined. The tour and park really plays on the nostalgia strings of fans and truly relies on history to sell itself. I came away a little disappointed that we didn't get to see the dugouts, locker rooms, or the luxury suites. Half of our tour was spent sitting in the most uncomfortable seats we have ever sat in. The tour was more of a history lesson than a stadium tour. After a real busy day, we were ready for our game at Fenway. The concourses were crowded more than any of the parks we have seen on our stadium chase, but the view from our seats was awesome, and the atmosphere in the park was amazing.
The shortstop, number 10, Trevor Story.
Today we said goodbye to Boston and we drove up the coast of Maine to check out a whole bunch of lighthouses. Maggie and I make it a point to stop at all state lines to get a picture and also to check out the visitor centers. The visitor centers can be very helpful with free information and maps on all of your destinations. As you make your way up Highway 1, there'll be a lot of cute little towns to stop off at, and there's numerous lighthouses, so you'll have to pick and choose which ones you would like to stop at because it's almost impossible to stop at all of them. Today for lunch, we stopped at the highly recommended Lobster Shack at Two Lights. Maggie had the shrimp, which she said was awesome, and I had a lobster roll, which I thought it was really good, but I've never had a lobster roll before. But the main reason for the stop was to see our good friends Alan and Jennifer, who we met last summer on a tour. Today we continue our drive up the coast of Maine on our way to Bar Harbor, where we will stay for 3 nights.
This morning we are in Rockport, Maine, and we are going on the Overlook Trail to hopefully see a lighthouse. But we have a little wrinkle. There's just a little bit of fog, so let's hope we can see it. We made it to the end of the overlook, and this is Curtis Island Overlook. And way over there, you can see a little bit of the lighthouse.
We have made it to Bar Harbor. I guess in the off season this is, but it looks like on Sunday most parking spots are filled up completely. There is parking on a side street down here. Maggie and I ate at Leary's Landing Irish Pub, which is the closest Irish pub in America to Ireland. We found the place to be inviting. Maggie had the rodeo burger that had blueberry barbecue sauce, and I had the blackened haddock sandwich. We loved the food so much we went back the next day, and I had another blackened haddock sandwich, and Maggie had the steak and smash, which was a flank steak topped with chimichurri sauce. Leary's was probably the best meal we had on the entire trip. For dessert, we went into the stadium on Main Street and we shared a small blueberry pie that was just delicious. While in Bar Harbor, we stayed at the inn on Mount Desert. The place is in a great location, the lobby is welcoming with baked cookies, the service was great, and our room was spacious and very clean. Each morning they prepare a cook-to-order breakfast for everyone. We were very pleased with our stay at the inn and highly recommend it. Today we will be going into Acadia National Park to do some of the trails that are available.
Welcome to Acadia National Park.
We are in Acadia National Park and we have decided to do the Jordan Pond loop. It's about 3.3 miles. Supposed to take an hour, so we'll probably see you in 2 hours. Okay, wish us luck. Okay, we just finished Jordan Pond. We went all the way around. The average time, they said is an hour. I think they're lying. We did shoot for 2 hours. We made it 1 hour and 58 minutes, I believe. I'll post the exact time. If you get to this point, start right, because if you start left, you'll probably just turn back around because of the rock scramble. We really enjoyed our first day in Acadia. The weather was awesome. It turned into be t-shirt weather. We did a lot of trails. The crowds were very small, so it was a great first day in Acadia. Okay, this is day two. Day two in Acadia National Park is a lot different than day one. If you've noticed, we had t-shirt on yesterday. This morning, it's really cold, about 46 right now, give or take.
It's not that. It's no sun, wind, and we're by water. It's freezing.
Yeah, so a little chilly today. Well, after yesterday's just gorgeous day in Maine in Acadia Park, we are now the next day, and it has been really, really cold. We're at Echo Beach. As you can see from behind me, no one has joined us on the beach. It's nice and cold. I think it continued to be about 46 degrees. We're lucky right now that there is no fog. Most of the park is foggy. So it is actually a really lovely view here. If it just wasn't so cold, but enjoying our stay here. Well, we really enjoyed our days in Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park. We love the trails, the scenery, seeing the animals, and we will miss our room in the inn at Mount Desert. But our adventure continues as we head back south from Maine. Today we say goodbye to Bar Harbor and we will check out a few cities in Maine, Bangor, and Augusta. Bangor, Maine is a major inspiration for Stephen King's horror novels, and many scenes and characters are set in and around the city. The Cold Land Transportation Museum contains over 200 vehicles illustrating the evolution of land transportation from wagons to 18-wheelers. Among the items exhibited are antique vehicle motorcycles, locomotives, fire trucks, farm equipment, and many other land transportation vehicles. Augusta is the capital of Maine. When it's possible, Maggie and I try to stop and get a picture of the Capitol building. Today we will be making a couple of stops heading down to Cape Cod. Today we will be driving up and down Cape Cod all the way to Provincetown and back, and we will be checking out some lighthouses and some windmills today, so please come wander with us. Well, we are in Provincetown. It was sunny about 10 minutes ago, and now it's like this. Provincetown was the first landing site of the Mayflower in 1620. This is where the Mayflower Compact was signed, marking the beginning of self-governance in the New World. Today we will be making our way into Rhode Island as we visit the city of Providence.
Welcome to wet Providence, Rhode Island. Come wander with us.
Providence is known for its lively atmosphere, diverse neighborhoods, and thriving arts community. It is also home to the prestigious University Brown. Today will be a busy day as we're leaving Providence. We will be passing through Newport, Mystic, Hartford, on our way up north. Well, good morning. We are in Newport. We are going to be doing the Cliff Walk. It's actually 3.5 miles. We're not going to do that because it gets really difficult down the way. We're going to do about 1/2 mile. We're going to start at where most people like to start at is the 40 steps. So right behind us, there's a stairwell. I'm going to guess it's 40 steps. We're going to go down it. And if you can just look past us, the water is right there. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. So come wander with us.
We have just finished the cliff walk and is actually spectacular. Beautiful views, beautiful homes, and it's a really nice walk.
We went from the 40 steps around past the breakers to this cute little tea house up top right there. Got that right? And almost to Land's End. There was like one rough patch of rocks, but really easy. They were pretty flat. So highly recommend, if you're in Newport, do the cliff walks. Keep wandering.
Newport, Rhode Island is a coastal city famed for its Gilded Age mansions, historic charm, and stunning ocean views along the cliff walk. It's a popular destination for sailing, cultural festivals, and exploring its rich colonial and maritime history. Mystic, Connecticut is a historic coastal town known for its maritime roots, featuring attractions like the Mystic Seaport Museum and the Mystic Aquarium. Its charming downtown, scenic riverfront, and classic New England architecture make it a beloved destination for visitors year-round. Hartford is the capital of Connecticut. It is a historic city known for its cultural institutions and ties to literary figures like Mark Twain. Today we'll be stopping at Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream Factory, Montpelier, the capital of Vermont, before we make our way over to Flume Gorge in New Hampshire.
We are in Vermont, and this is where Ben & Jerry's makes their ice cream. So of course we have to take the tour and sample, and let's go.
Well, we have made it to the Flume Gorge in New Hampshire. This is a 2-mile loop, one way going around. Should take about an hour and 45 minutes, give or take. So we're gonna tell you how it is. It says it's easy to moderate, mostly trails, got a couple of stairs to go up. So we're gonna see how this actually is gonna be. And hopefully, wish us luck and enjoy our video.
Guide me there, whispered dreams. Guide me there, whispered dreams. Take me where the gentle stream steady pace, quiet noise, life's embrace. All the strife fades away in every dark and each new day. Lead me through the story's page, just a soul on the stage, chasing stars across the sky, with open road where freedom flies. Paint my journey in colors bold, whispered stories yet untold. With every beat, the canvas grows, in the symphony, the rhythm flows.
Oh my God. We just finished the Flume Gorge Trail and it was beautiful. It is more on the moderate side, and if bugs like you, please bring bug spray. I luckily had long sleeves, long pants, but they've been trying to attack my face during the whole entire walk. But beautiful views, you can't beat it. I loved it, and I think it only took us an hour and a half to complete.
Hour and a half, I believe it's 2 miles around. The gorge is at the very beginning, probably about 15 minutes in. And then you got a lot of steps and you got some hills up and down.
A lot of hills.
Yes, so definitely on the moderate side for stairs and for the hills. But I actually one of the top 10 gorgeous nature things I have ever seen. So if you can, wander over to the Flume Gorge in New Hampshire.
Today we will be stopping in Concord on our way to Salem as we finish our trip heading back into Boston. Salem is a historic coastal city in Massachusetts, best known for the 1692 witch trials, which deeply shaped its cultural identity and tourism. Today it blends colonial architecture and maritime heritage with a vibrant art scene and seasonal Halloween festivals. Well, this concludes our New England adventure as we hit all 6 states and drove over 1,600 miles. We met some great people along the way, saw some great sights, crossed off some items from our bucket list, and ate some good food. After our adventures, people always ask us, where would you go back to and where would you skip? So we created this short list. These, of course, are personal preferences, and some made the list because we spent enough time there and we saw everything we wanted, or we didn't spend enough time there, or we wish we didn't spend any time there. This trip was done during the shoulder season in May, and many places will get extremely busy during the summer and fall seasons, so please plan accordingly. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe, give us a like, share us with your friends, and remember, we place daily images and reels on Facebook and Instagram while we are out wandering. So once again, thank you for watching our videos, and keep wandering.